We'll always be bosom buddies, friends, sisters, and pals. We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, there's me to protect you.
If I say that your tongue is vicious,
If I call you uncouth,
it's simply that.
who else but a bosom buddy will sit down and tell you the truth?
We are live, everyone.
Well,
We are
hello,
live.
everybody.
Hello,
And thank you
hello.
for tuning in yet again
Yet
to
again.
Naughty or,
Nice.
as I lose an earring for being naughty. And I am one of your hostesses. I am the naughty Alexis Flame.
Yes, and I am the nice Toni Homeperm, although I may not
Well,
be
says you, girl.
I may not be all that nice tonight. We will talk later.
Oh, girl. Does that mean I get a phone call after the show?
No,
You
no,
know
we're-
how I love after show phone calls.
no, we'll be talking about it. Believe me. I have
Did your premonition come true?
No, nothing to do with that. Nothing at all
Oh,
to
you
do
know
with
I'm
that.
calling you right after we go off the air.
So no, we're gonna talk about it a little later. I don't want to get into it right
Oh, you mean
right
we're going to
this
talk about it
second.
on the show?
We're gonna talk. Yes, we are going to talk about it on the show. We're going to talk about it live.
Oh, no, not live.
Yes, live.
Don't I look exceptionally young tonight?
You look great. That wig looks incredible on you.
Well, thank you, and thank the wig wizard, your husband.
I shall. And thank you for the lovely gift of this pink necklace.
Oh, you're so welcome, honey.
I'm very pink lady tonight.
I know you really are. Do, 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 do. Well, you know, girl, I've come to the conclusion that we have to take care of the girls that take care of us.
Mhm. Very true.
Yes, and you and your husband have always taken care of me. And I believe in reciprocity.
Chris Boyer said evening hookers.
Oh, well, hey, it takes one to know when you go bluesy.
Nothing wrong with getting paid to do what you love.
And this is true. But then there are some people who get paid no mind.
That's true. Very true. Pay them no mind.
Exactly.
Oh.
No, I do look exceptionally young tonight.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's because I'm wearing lower lashes or because of that nice young Hispanic man that passed below my window. Now he's walking down Woodhaven Boulevard with 2 canes and a walker. I have no idea why. All right, I don't think I'm wearing earrings tonight because I keep them on in my jacket. Isn't this jacket gorgeous?
I love it.
This is my
I love
birthday
it.
gift from Ambrosia Moore.
Beautiful. Ambrosia has
gorgeous.
great taste.
It's a bolero. Imagine a bolero on my big fat ass. But she is gorgeous. Look at her though.
Lady LaBelle is watching.
Hello, LaBelle, my dear.
She'll be one of our co-stars on the next Long Island Game and Chorus
yes.
Drag Queen match game that we're doing Tuesday.
227 visits Florida. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, Tom Pepe from Booty Inc., who was on our last episode, is saying hello. He says, "Hey, boo."
For the best collectibles your money can get, make
Yes.
a booty call to
Uh,
booty.net.
All right, so now we're making Manhattans tonight, correct?
Yes, we are. I'm
Right.
already putting my ice in the shaker.
I've got my ice in. I've got my bourbon in.
Oh, you're using bourbon. You
What did
can't
I
use
have?
Bourbon.
Bourbon? No,
Okay, well, I
rye.
need my little splash of vermouth.
I'm using rye.
I hope you're using the red vermouth, Toni.
Well, this is the deal. This is what we're doing tonight. Tonight, we're using Manhattan Mixer.
Oh,
which
wow. That's
which has-
cheating.
I know. I'm cheating tonight, but it's been a long day.
Girl, I'm not mad at you.
And I just need the booze.
I am not even mad at you, lady.
Oh, and Ivy Stalls. Hey, Ivy, another one of our
Ivy will be seeing you on the
co-stars.
Cheesecake edition.
Yes.
I'm
Should be
putting 2
playing
cherries in my
Rose.
Manhattan tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna do 2 then too.
As a matter of fact, I might even do 3.
You know what?
Honey, Olympus doesn't even know what
it's
happened to my cherry.
I think it's a
I'm
3
doing
cherry
3.
night. I think it's a
Yeah,
3
it is.
cherry
It's
night.
definitely 3. Oops, I did 4. Oopsie.
Oops, she did it again.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
And she doesn't feel badly about
And
it.
she does not feel bad about it.
Since I look so 80s wild, women do, and they don't regret it. Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. Now I'm wearing a body shaker. We can see where this night is going already, viewers. I feel like Pinky Tuscadero from Greece.
Oh, Pinky Tuscadero. No, Pinky Tuscadero was Happy Days.
Ooh.
Pinky Tuscadero was in Happy Days, and her sister
that's
was
right, Happy Days. You're
and
right.
her sister was Leather Tuscadero. Played by
Toni.
Susie Quattro. Yes. Oh, a toast.
A toast. Oh my, yours came out very dark. Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
Oh, that, my dear, is just what the doctor ordered.
That's really good. Very good. Delicious.
Oh, it is yummy delish this evening.
Yes, Tom also said that
I just recently purchased a body cam in case on an upcoming Naughty or Nice, we decide to showcase one of my legendary badass alerts.
Yes. Hopefully it'll be collard greens.
Oh, no. Actually, I think I have some in the freezer for you.
You know I love those collard greens.
Yes, I do make great collard greens. Actually, my daughter, Gia Riley Flame, taught me how to make collard greens. I had never even had collard greens until I enjoyed a Thanksgiving with her one year. However, I'm also very adept at collard greens' Italian cousin, escarole. Oh, I love my sclarol.
I love broccoli rabe. That's one of my favorites. I love broccoli rabe.
Also, if you're very talented, the greens from carrots can be utilized, but mostly I would say as a pesto.
Interesting.
Oh, so I can't wait to get to the nitty-gritty of what's got your goat tonight, girlfriend. Oh, sweetie. You know, it's all your fault I've been singing lately. I'll never sound the way I did back in the day, but my voice has been coming back in dribs and drabs.
Now,
I notice I sound a little less gravelly lately. Just a little.
Well, gosh, it must have been so hard being accompanied by those giant organs in the cathedral.
Yeah. Takana and Fueg, yeah. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Bitch! You big tit bitch, you. Oh, geez, now my hair is falling. Now I look like Rulalenska. I'm ready to do an Alberto VO5 commercial. All right, well, let us prepare.
Tom Pepe says he loves giant organs, by the way.
That's because Tom Pepe is a floozy in a bottle.
And there you have it.
All right, we have to get ready for our
Yes.
next guest.
Our next very
My
special
sexy
guest.
son-in-law,
Yes.
Hector Gonzalez Walton,
Mm-hmm.
also known as the Mad Hatter. So, let's bring on.
Shall we bring Hector in?
Let's bring on the Mad Hatter of Glammy Hat.
Yes, here he is.
Hector, you're
He's
sideways,
sideways.
puppy.
You're sideways, Hector.
Let me fix that for
Turn
you.
your
That's
now we can see you properly. Yes, welcome, Hector.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hector Gonzalez Walton. Now, are you any relation to John Boy Walton?
That's
I
not
wish.
even cute, Tony. That's not even cute, girl.
Wow, the Waltons. Good
Not,
night,
he's from a
Mary.
different
Good
branch
night,
of the family,
Suellen.
girl.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Hector Gonzalez.
Good night, Tony Homeperm.
I wish I had a relationship with the Walton family, but I do not.
You know, the grandma and the grandpa were both gay. The actors on the Waltons. I don't know if you knew that.
And which one did you sleep with, Tony?
I had to choose?
Jeremy, I'm live here, you bastard. Okay, I'm giving you very Latina Mae West right now.
Yes, you are.
Okay, that's enough of this.
My husband loves your hat.
Oh, thank
Which
you.
one?
Oh, Hector's
The one you're
hat.
wearing. The one you're
that I'm
wearing. The one you're
Oh,
wearing,
thank
yes.
you so very much.
Yes.
Let me see if I can actually get a little closer so you can see some of the detail work.
That
Oh,
is
it's
gorgeous.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Actually, Hector, in addition to the hat that I'm waiting for, I'm
Mhm.
gonna need one like that, but I'm gonna need the black scarf. You know, like the old-fashioned Hertz drivers.
Uh-huh.
That is so because I am the horror diva.
She is the horror diva.
Absolutely. You know that I can work on it for you.
So now mind you, what he just put on
Yes.
is one of the Glammy hats.
The glammy hats.
Now,
yes.
mind you, people, these hats are hand sewn by him. Okay, now I have my girlfriends like Karen Caravan and our own Lady Lavelle,
Mhm.
but this man and their stone games are serious. This man's stone game is no joke.
It's next level.
Seriously,
It
no
is next
joke.
level, yes.
I mean, it's amazing.
Mhm.
And he can do a hat trimmed in stones. He can do a hat crusted and drooping with stones for you. Hector, show, please.
Absolutely. Actually, I don't have a fully stone now, but I have this piece, for instance. This is fully glitter,
Oh, beautiful.
and it has
Isn't
different
that
sizes of
gorgeous?
stones. That is
And
a
you know-
360, of course.
And Tony and I are both. Where did my son-in-law
Where did he go? Hector!
I'm
Hector,
coming
come
back. I got a call. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What did
how
you
dare
do?
they? How dare they call when you're in conference with us?
Now,
I'm
as
sorry.
you all know, or if you don't know, Tony and I are both members of the Imperial Court of New York. And if there are any courtiers watching,
Actually,
You
Kevin
really
Walsh
ought
is
to-
watching. Hi, Kevin.
Well,
Kevin Walsh.
hi, Kevin. If there are any courtiers watching, especially any of the monarchs, you really ought to think of some of the more casual online events. And sometimes there are events that are just a crown or a tiara might be a bit much. But Hector, show the blue, please.
The blue.
Oh, you want to see the blue one?
Beautiful.
the
Of course.
blue. The blue,
I mean,
please.
look at this. I mean, this one, a crown or a tiara might be a bit much. I mean, come on, a blinked out, and the way the stones are placed on the hat are reminiscent of a crown. So there you have emperors and empresses and prince and princesses royale and crowned prince and princesses. There you have your casual crown.
Yes.
Now he's not cheap, but he's not going to decimate your piggy bank either. You really ought to hook up with Glammy Hats on Facebook. Hector, tell us a little bit more.
Absolutely. You can request any type of design. As long as I have a surface to put the stones on, I'll work on it. I do the fully glitter effect, like the red one, or the one that I'm wearing is fully glitter as well.
That's the one you did,
beautiful.
actually not in glitter, but that's the hat you did for my son Calvin.
Yes.
Who incidentally is Hector's husband. That's how Hector became my son-in-law.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's exactly the same design. It's just that his was just the plain
Yeah,
fabric
his was
without any
regular
glitter on
black instead of the glitter black. Now, Hector, please show us that yellow one that you had picked up.
This one is iridescent glitter. It might look a little yellowish.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
And actually, now Calvin owns one like this that is a glow-in-the-dark hat.
Oh!
Now, does he pay with nature's credit card, Hector?
You know what, Tony?
He gets a special discount.
That's how I pay for my wigs.
I bet he does.
That's how I pay for my wigs, nature's credit card. I never leave home without it.
Yes, and we're going to see on the next Talking Tony how you maxed out nature's credit card. Which also, speaking of Talking Tony, we're coming to you this Thursday. We do this every other Thursday. So Thursday coming up, folks, I want you all to tune in again. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Well, actually, I'm an hour earlier.
Different bat time.
I'm an hour earlier with Talking Tony.
But at 6 p.m. next Thursday, you must all tune in to Talking Tony. If I find out that you didn't, I will come and live with you.
And it's not a threat.
I'm just tuning in. Now, what about that black one, Hector?
This one that I have, I sent you a picture of it, and you told me that you want one as well.
Yes, I definitely want one.
This is a special design requested by one of my very close friends. He's a Harry Potter fan, and he belongs to the House of Slytherin. That's the reason for the sparkly snake.
I am also a Slytherin.
And all the emerald green detail on the hat as well. I actually kept it so I could show it on tonight's show, but he already paid for it, and he is very excited. So
now she has to be shipped first thing in the morning.
Actually, we're gonna meet. He lives here in Jacksonville, Florida, where I live. So we're gonna meet, and I'm gonna hand it to him. But he already saw it last weekend without the snake because I was wearing on it since it's so extravagant. And it recently arrived, and as soon as I finished it, I posted it. I sent him a video, and he's truly excited about wearing it.
Now, Hector, can you do that one for me without the glitter on a regular black cap?
Definitely.
That's what I want. I want that hat.
For you. Oh my
but
Lord.
I don't want the glitter. I want a regular black cap. But everything else on that hat I am definitely a Slytherin.
Just remember,
I got you.
A hat, presses down the wig. Just remember.
Oh, no, I'll give you very Janet Jackson. I'll wear a thin, straight wig, which we know some other people wear. But I'll have a big, fluffy ponytail pulled through it. I'll have a big, fluffy ponytail pulled through the back of it. But I just love the hat.
They're all beautiful.
What else do you have to show us tonight, handsome?
There's another one. I really love this piece.
Oh, the hologram.
Oh.
It's completely holographic, and the hat by itself is amazing. It's beautiful.
Now, did you do that with AB?
Yes, these are AB crystals.
Oh, yes,
but the detail on it is slightly bigger because I wanted it to stand out, of course, out of the holographic effect of the hat.
Beautiful.
Now, Hector, let me ask you. do you stack the stones in such a way that the air holes still work? They're still ventilated?
It depends on which kind of stone. Like this one, for instance, the holographic one, yes, it still has the ventilation on it. The other ones where I glue the stone directly to the hole, those ones I block the vent because of the size of the stone.
Okay.
But speaking of crowns, like you mentioned,
that is amazing. Now that looks like a crown. That would be befitting any emperor of any of the imperial courts.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
thank you so much.
That
I also have this other design. I have this one as well.
Oh, also beautiful.
That it resembles an upside down crown.
Now that would actually be lovely for an empress, don't you think, Toni?
Yeah, especially if you're wearing all white.
That would be lovely for an empress to serve a casual look.
Yeah.
Okay, Hector, you need to post both of those hats on my page.
I certainly will.
Hector,
Yes,
how long
please.
does it take to make one of those hats?
It depends on the level of complexity of it. Some of them, it can take me 3 hours. Some of them, depending on if I do glitter, it takes me a couple of days because I like to have the glitter completely set before I put the stones on them.
Right. Oh, wait. So you are applying, the hat doesn't come glittered. You're applying the glitter.
Yeah, I just get the basic baseball cap with the usually flat bill is what I go for. And then I apply the glitter on it with a special glue so it sticks to the hat and not to your hands. And then after it's completely set, after a couple of days that it's dried and it's completely set in place, then I go with the stoning process. And depending on the work that I'm doing, then it might take a couple of hours, but usually it's around the same amount of time, 3 hours, 3 hours and a half, 5 hours. I did a fully stone one that I sold out of my head in the club. And that one, it took me 18 hours to complete. But it was fully covered in stones.
That's impressive. That is very, very impressive.
How did you get started doing the hats?
Well, I have a completely obsession, a full obsession with hats. In the top shelf of my closet is full of them. I have all sort of different hats, fedoras. I have a cowboy hat. I have everything that you can possibly imagine that you can wear. And I used to have someone that used to make the hats for me. I wanted a particular hat, like the one that I'm wearing now, the basic clown hat, as you may call it. I wanted that hat for the Pride Festival that we had here in Jacksonville after our Pride Parade. But it was something that it wasn't on his league. He doesn't do stone or gluing or placing of stones. He specializes on sewing. So I needed to start looking into it, and stoning is not out of my comfort zone. I come from a family of people that are crafty. My mom used to be a seamstress, so I'm related to fabric. I used to sew as well. And I started with that one. It was about 4 years ago that I made my first hat, and I made it just for myself. After I posted it and I wore it, I was wearing all white on my outfit. I posted it and I started selling them right away. So it wasn't too long after I made my very first hat that I started selling them. It's just that I usually make them upon request. I don't try to make them to keep them on the shelf because my space is limited for that matter. And I like to box them appropriately when I deliver them.
And you started doing it 4 years ago.
About 4 years ago, I started making them for myself. And then soon after that, I started selling them. Very soon after that, actually. My very first one, it was a replica of this one. And it was for one of my very good friends in Orlando that he was celebrating his birthday. And he got infatuated with the hat and he just wanted it. So I made it for him.
So that was a gift.
Actually, he bought it.
Oh, he bought it. Oh, okay.
He bought it for me. Yes.
He bought
we
it.
like it when they pay.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh yes, I certainly do.
Oh,
I'm an old hoe. I live for when they pay.
Calvin Cox is watching. Who would guess?
The baby is watching.
Uh,
Well, hello,
Oh.
welcome.
Speaking of baby, Calvin, I've arranged an adoption for you. I think you're aware of it.
Jason Silverman says he loves the hats. CJ says, "Hey, ladies."
Hi,
Dolores Degage Hopkins says,
Dolores
"Fabulous."
Degage,
Yes,
thank
our
you for
friend
watching.
from-
We love Dolores.
Our friend Dolores from Imperial Court. She says, "Fabulous ladies. Hi, Hector. Terrific hats. Love them." Lawrence Hunter says, "Hats are fascinating. I've always loved them." Yes. Remember the movie 16 Candles when what's his name? Anthony Michael Hall is on
I
the
can't
bus.
remember the last time my cake had
And-
16 candles on
And
it.
he's trying to get with Molly Ringwald, and she has nothing to do with him, and she was wearing a hat. And when she gets off the bus, he says to the bus driver, he goes, or no, it was to his sister. She had not his sister. It was I forget the actress, but she had she had a head brace and everything on, and he goes to her, "A girl in a hat is just so vogue."
Oh, God.
So
I remember when they got off
I
the
was thinking
bus
that
in
line.
the craft, and the bus driver says, beware of weirdos. And Farouza Balk says, "Mr. We are the
They're
weirdo."
weirdos.
That's you and I, Tony.
Yes, Dolores is sending love, and CJ loves the red hair on you.
Oh, thank you, CJ. And thank Tony's husband, Frank Picari, who created it for me.
Did you in red? He did me in pink tonight.
Well, from what I understand, he does you frequently.
Got to pay for those wigs somehow, girl.
Girl, I know. See, I use PayPal for my wigs. But everybody, speaking of, again, make sure you all tune in this coming Thursday for Talking Toni at 6 p.m.
On Strong Island TV.
On Strong Island TV, thank you. Because Tony's wig is going to be a masterpiece. And I'm going to breeze by on my broomstick, maxed out Nature's credit card, huh, bitch? Because
Lord.
this wig is a work of art.
I hope so. He hasn't done it yet.
You better hope
We'll
Frank's
see.
not watching right now, girl.
Oh no, he never watches my shows, girl.
Watch. Tonight he's watching. No, you know why he never watches? Because once he gets rid of a wig, he doesn't want to see it anymore.
He doesn't want to see it.
And that's what we wear, his wigs.
He tunes in at the beginning to make sure that the wig looks good, and then he's done. Then he's over it.
Oh, there you go.
He's like, okay, the wig looks good. Then he goes onto YouTube, and he likes to watch. There's this guy. He's an art restorer, and he does he restores these ancient paintings from the Renaissance era, and it's like hours of him just meticulously touching up some old painting, and he'll watch that.
Well, soon it's gonna come full circle, because soon it'll be Hector tuning out. He'll just watch long enough to make sure that his hats look right, and then he'll be over us.
And there you have it. And there you have it. Oh,
well, as soon as my hat arrives, we'll have to have Hector on again.
Alexis, CJ thinks that one time we should swap, and I'll be you and you'll be me.
No. No.
Well,
it
there you
took
have
me
it.
decades to perfect Alexis.
No.
Just no. I mean, I've seen other ladies do it, and it can be fun, but there is only one Alexis Slade.
So the answer to your question, CJ, is no.
But sweetie, we'll always be dear companions. My crony, my mate.
Now, Hector, do
Oh,
you?
by the way, Jeremy, after the show, I need you to drive me out to Ron.
Jeremy isn't even on the show.
Another red wing.
I'm trying to talk to Hector, our guest, and she's talking to somebody off camera.
Yeah, I'm coming to see you tonight, girl. I'm coming to pick up my other red wig this evening. You ready?
Now, Hector. Oh, now what is this, Hector?
Oh,
It's
What
just
is
another
this?
design.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
embroidered.
Oh,
alrighty then.
oh, that's a little more
It's
casual.
embroidered. Yeah,
That's
it's a little bit more casual.
A little more
Oh,
cash.
I like that.
You're gonna be having a lot of orders after this.
I need
Hector.
one of those for my dressmaker.
She needs another one of those.
Absolutely.
She needs that one too. Now, Hector,
Get that.
do you? I'm sure you've seen them. You didn't watch them when they were on originally because you're too young. But I'm sure you've seen them on like TV Land or something. Have you ever seen like the old sitcoms from the '80s, like Golden Girls and
Yeah.
I'm too young to
TG7?
remember.
All those things.
I have.
Oh.
And I may not be as young as you think.
I'm too young to remember such shows.
Well, the only way Alexis can determine that it's like a tree. She's got to cut you in half and count the rings.
What exit was that again on the LIE?
But next Tuesday, actually, Alexis and I and a few other queens from here on Long Island, we're doing with the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus a drag queen match game, an '80s sitcom cheesecake edition.
In other words, see you next Tuesday.
And that's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, you did. You did. And Hector, I know you won't believe it, considering how young and beautiful I am. But I'm gonna be playing Sophia from the Golden Girls.
I believe it. I believe it.
And Alexis is going to be Big Sally, who was a special guest star on the Golden Girls, as played by Brenda Vaccaro. So,
yeah, because I sound like Brenda Vaccaro. She's another one who smokes 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
I mean, Hector, I ask you, it seems almost impossible to think of Alexis playing a husky-throated, glamorous widow. I don't know how she'll ever...
Husky-voiced, glamorous widow.
Yes.
I don't know anything about being a husky-voiced, glamorous widow.
I don't know how you'll ever pull it off.
No clue. I'll do my best.
I honestly don't have an opinion on that because I don't want to hurt my relationship with Alexis.
He has no opinion on it because he wants to keep breathing.
And there's
I
that.
don't want to hurt my relationship. She's my mother-in-law and I need to respect her.
He was brought up right.
I'm just going to take a sip.
And he knows I'm part Puerto Rican.
Now, Hector, this looks like a Christmas-themed hat.
This one, I call it like a galaxy just because, but definitely it could be. Is the start one.
It's Christmas in July.
You can call it that. I actually like it. I've never thought of it.
It's Christmas in July.
Well, Santa baby.
Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me.
Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. Oh, this is a lot of fun.
Of course.
Have a sip, Tony.
Actually, Alexis, the hat Hector's wearing right now goes perfect with your jacket.
It also goes perfect with my hair.
Well, that too. That too.
No, but the glammy hats, they're really amazing.
Yes,
I just
beautiful.
bought one for my son-in-law / godfather in Santeria. and it's amazing. And having held one and up close, I mean, the workmanship, I just can't even go into how meticulous it is.
Mhm.
I mean, these hats really are amazing. They really
They are stunning. Now Hector, where? Oh, what is this one? This looks a little
Ooh,
Tom of Finlandish.
yeah, right? Oh, that is lovely.
So when you're feeling, a little bit S or M, this is
A little butch.
it's the perfect hat for an S or M moment.
And I would know, being a dominatrix.
Trans-
That is everything. I mean, this,
transvestite dominatrix, as christened by Joan Rivers herself.
as seen on the Joan Rivers show 100 years ago, when I was still thin. Yeah, I was a dress size 5 when I recorded that show. We're not going to talk about my dress size today. We're just going to talk about how impossibly young I look at the moment.
There you go. That's all. That's all that counts. That's all that counts.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I only date younger men, to absorb their youth.
Well, wouldn't any man be younger than you?
Jeremy, go start the car. So I will be filling
sweetie.
Yeah. Sweetie. We'll always be harmonizing. Where's Tom Cat when you need her? Oh, wait, she's probably lurking outside my door trying to find her brassiere.
Probably. So, Hector, how are you holding up down in Florida? Florida is a little crazy right now.
It is absolutely crazy. I'm in complete isolation. To be quite honest, I'm quarantined in my apartment. I only see my cat on a regular basis. Yes, I only see my cat on a daily basis. I speak to my employees on the regular, but I'm working from home and I'm limiting the time that I spend out to once a week to do the essential grocery shopping, and I try to write down a list and go to the store and just make it as quick as possible and be back by now, because it's not looking good. Unfortunately, our governor hasn't decided up to now to lock down the state, which is something that has worked in states like New York.
Worked for New York. It did. It worked.
And it certainly worked. But
it did.
Our governor is completely different. And unfortunately, he's not learning from his peers across the country that have better experiences controlling the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who's your state governor right now, Hector?
DeSantis. Exactly.
Okay. Well, let's get back to a more festive topic, like my boobs.
Just keep doing what you're doing and take care of yourself and stay safe.
No, but Hector, stay safe and stay healthy. I need my handsome son-in-law.
Don Lotus Light Rama also loves your red hair.
Oh, why, thank you, Don. Oh, Donnie is so adorable. If I didn't already have so many ex-husbands.
So many men, so little time.
It's morning,
what can I do?
open my eyes, and everything's still the same. I say to the guy who stayed last night and asked him,
what's your name?
Oh, how I miss the 80s. As you can tell by my mode of dress, I'm basically stuck in an 80s time warp. But it suits me.
If you're going to be stuck anywhere, there's no place better than the 80s to be stuck.
And that's true.
Now, what is this chapeau, Hector? This looks very... this is giving me very...
That's the hologram that we saw.
Oh, that's the hologram one?
Yeah, that's the holographic. Yes.
I'm getting very... what do you call it?
The Wiz.
No, not the Wiz. the village people, the construction worker.
Oh my God.
That could be, yeah.
What are you gay?
Macho man.
Not on our show, girl.
No, I
So
know.
anyway, so Toni,
Yes.
darling.
Yes.
So what is it that has you so vexed?
Oh, should I talk about it right now? Shall I bring it up? Including the receipts?
Receipts. Oh my, Hector, this might be a little bit much for your delicate ears. He's like, fuck you bitches, I'll still be watching.
I want to
All right,
know.
well, Hector, we don't want to involve you directly in drag queen shade, but you're welcome to keep viewing. So, but before we boot you out, but how could we boot such a gorgeous young man?
I know.
Thank you.
We've been very lucky
Don't
with a lot of
pout,
handsome
Hector.
guests.
It turns me on when you pout. I'll have to run right to the kitchen and start preparing a pernil.
I cannot wait to try both of them.
Calvin, if you're still watching, bring your husband this weekend. Anyway,
But wait, now, Hector, tell everyone where they can find Glammy Hats, to get in touch with you, to order something if they want something specially made.
Definitely,
he does
you can.
it all, so I've been told.
Well, that is a partial true statement. So you can definitely look for me under my personal page, Hector Gonzalez Walton, which is tagged on the promotion for tonight's show.
Yes.
But you can also, if you want to see more specific hat material, you can go to my Facebook page, Glammy Hats.
Glammy Hats.
Like it and follow it.
Which you
Glammy.
will see shared
Yes.
on my Facebook page later on this
We
evening.
will all share it.
And the other option that you have is to go to Instagram, and it's also Glammy Hats.
Glammy Hats on
and you can
Instagram.
follow me there. Yes. And
Yes.
I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. If you have something in mind, a design that you might want me to think about and see how it can be made, I'll be more than happy to look into that for any of you.
Terrific.
Hector, thank you so much for joining us, handsome, and you know, mommy
Thank you
loves
so much.
Mwah.
No, thank you, girls, for having me. I truly appreciate it. It's been a pleasure for me to join tonight's show.
Thank you
It's
for
been a
being our
pleasure for us
guest.
to have you. And as soon as Bertha gets here, you will be back because you'll
Okay.
have to explain her.
Mhm.
Hector,
That's
thank
the
you
deal.
again. I love you.
Thank
honey.
you. Love to you.
Mwah.
Bye-bye, Hector.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. Okay.
Go.
Now, Toni,
Yes.
spill the tea.
Okay, so I have some tea to spill.
Okay, so there's not going to be an Ask Alexis tonight, is there?
No, it's Tony's tirade.
Oh, Tony's tirade.
It's
That's even
Tony's
better than Ask Alexis. Toni.
Tony's tirade, which we can go into like what Alexis thinks of this situation. I want to pull up my receipts
Gotta
here.
be careful when you ask Alexis because she will tell you.
I know. She will tell you.
Oh,
So,
yes, she will.
so here's the tea.
Ooh, tea. Team
There.
cup, move down.
And now let me preface this by saying this is not no shade, animosity, or anything towards any drag performers.
Oh, well, where's the fun in that, I ask?
It's not directed at them. Now, here's what happened. You know who Elvis Duran is?
Yes.
Okay, Elvis Duran had a drag queen spectacular, an online contest,
Okay.
and they put it out. They advertised it, and they wanted performers to send a video in because, of course, everything is virtual. It's so it's a virtual. They wanted you to send in.
We're doing everything virtual. Right?
Everything is virtual. So I sent in a song parody video that I made for it, and thought, I said,
You made a song parody video, not you, girl.
Not me, right? Right? And I'm thinking, I figure maybe it'll get shown as like I'm one of the contestants or whatever, right?
Understood.
Who knows? I never go into these things thinking that I'm gonna win. I always expect the worst, and then you're never disappointed. So, but it was something to do. So I sent in my video, and didn't think I'd hear anything about it, and then I got an email from someone from Elvis Duran's. I don't know if it's his production company or whatever. And they said to me, "Hey, Toni, thank you for your Elvis Duran Drag Spectacular submission video. We love what we've seen so far, but we need original content. Do you think you'd be able to submit a video of your best performance?" And then,
whoa, stop. Just stop. Original content
for a drag contest.
If anyone was around on Facebook for my birthday, Toni redid the lyrics to Copacabana just for me. She has created so many songs. She's not only a great singer, but she's a comedic genius. So anyone who does not think that Toni Homeperm has original material is cordially invited to kiss my fat Italian faggot ass. How's that? Can you submit? They asked you if you could submit original material.
Yeah,
okay, all these other, I'm not mentioning names because I love all my drag sisters, but most of our sisters are just out there lip syncing. Hell, that's all I do. I lip sync, and then I got my trademark voice, which sounds like the love child of Darth Vader and Harvey Firestein. Whoopie-doo. This bitch is amazing. And original, when you ask about original drag, my first thought is Toni Homeperm. I mean, girl, just don't. Just no more, because I could do another full half hour just on how offended I am on your behalf.
It gets way better. It gets way better.
You're joking.
Oh no, I'm not joking. It gets way better. And they also sent an email. They said, "Remember, this is your chance to impress our judges, which include Idina Menzel, Titus Burgess, and Cynthia Germanata." That's Lady Gaga's mother. So so I was like, original content. I'm like, this is a drag queen contest. We're not songwriters.
No, we lip sync.
Yeah, for the it's either
most of us lip sync. You sing live, and you've even done your own damn song. So where are they coming from? Can you submit something original?
I don't know. So I wrote back and I said, "I'm not sure what you mean by original content. Do you mean a song that isn't copyrighted?" And they emailed me back and said, "By original content, I mean that it has to be an original song, no covers or lip syncing any other music."
All right, but you know what? No covers. Now take what you did for my birthday. You redid the lyrics. That's not a cover. That's a rewrite. That's original. Okay?
Seemed like it to me. Seemed like it to me.
It's not like you're just going out there and doing a cover. You're not singing. You're not actually singing Copacabana. You're not singing Aerosmith, dude, like it looks like a lady. You redo the lyrics and you're just borrowing the melody. It's your song.
Right. I mean, same as like, what Al Yankovic did,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
And it's a parody, but you wrote it. That makes
Right.
an original.
That's what I thought. And here, they specifically stated no covers or lip syncing any other music. Has to be an original song. So I wasn't sure what I could do because I'm not, I'm not like a song writer of music. Well, no, it's all over. It's the contest has happened. Just bear with me. It keeps building. So I decided the only thing really I could do would be to do a song in the public domain that there's no copyright. So at least there would be no, legality, because there are songs in the public domain. So I threw myself into it. I, worked with my voice teacher. I made recorded a whole new song in public domain, recorded a whole new video, and resubmitted a video by the deadline, something in the public domain that wasn't copyrighted. Now, Tuesday night was they broadcast the live stream of the contest. It was on Facebook and YouTube. Now remember, they said, and I also checked, after they originally told me that you got to be like original, I went back and I reread like the rules. Now, mind you, the rules it's 17 pages long.
Oh,
and
geez.
Yeah, and there's all this stuff about, you can't have any copyrighted material, and and they must have said it about a million different ways. So after jumping through all these hoops to do a new video using a public domain song that, there would be no copyright issue.
No.
Imagine my surprise when all of a sudden there's contestants
that are just lip syncing and
lip syncing
after
to
they told you no.
Yeah,
and you don't lip sync, you sing live. That's your shtick.
Yeah, there
so
was
just stop because because I will run my mouth and I will get us sued. So just please don't. Because obviously these people have stir-fried shit for brains.
Well,
I will say the things that Toni is too nice to say. And I don't care. I really don't care because this is ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. It's downright offensive. And they're telling you no covers, no lip syncing. You submit things that you rewrite yourself. You do your own parodies. And then you got birds out there lip syncing and they got on and you didn't. I call bullshit. There, you heard it. Now say something.
Yeah, well, like I say, I don't blame the performers. I mean, maybe, if somebody just
I don't blame the performers. I blame whoever wrote that bullshit email.
And the production company. I mean, it's like, how do you tell one person they can't do anything, they can't submit anything that's copyrighted, but then you're letting other people do things that are
and they're
lip
syncing, which is copyrighted.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't blame the performers for this. It's the production.
Why would you blame the performers?
No, I'm saying I don't blame the performers.
I blame the producers for not sending the performers the same email they sent you. This is, honey, you know what I would do? I'd call a lawyer.
Well, I emailed them back. I'm still waiting to hear a response from them. But
you won't. Trust me, you won't.
I mean,
trust me that you won't.
I'm hesitant to use the word fraud.
I'm not.
But
I'm not.
Something.
Honey, they're lucky they got you and not me.
So,
because you know how I do.
And the winner, I'm not, not attacking her, shaming the winner or anything, but she won. She did a lip sync cover of Defying Gravity. And
which is just what you were told you could not do.
Exactly.
Not only do I call bullshit, I call lawsuit.
You know,
You know
was
what,
just
Tony?
saying,
Tony, just stop. You, my dear, are a much nicer person than I am. Because like I said, I would not only call bullshit, I would call lawsuit. Because that's just, I'm dumbfounded by this. That's unforgivable.
well, the
Okay,
thing is,
sing
I'm not the
live.
only one, and I'm not the only one that they did this to. I'm not the only one.
Well, then guess what else I call? I call raped. I call raped.
Mm-hmm.
And without going into names, you and I both know the things we thought were raped. Okay? I call raped. Because you're one of many people who told you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the other. And then their winner won by doing this, that, and the other that you were told you could not do.
Couldn't
I
do.
call fraud, and I call rigged, and I call my lawyer. And you should do the same.
You know, Electra. I'm sure.
We've met in the past.
She did like an original song and everything, and
She happens to be an amazing performer.
Yes, and she did like a whole
You're
original
talking
song.
Jim Buff.
Hmm?
You're talking Jim Buff, Electra.
Yes.
From Fire Island.
Yes.
Amazing performer.
Amazing performer, and Electra did an original performance, and
and got overlooked.
And yeah,
Again,
I mean,
ladies,
they showed her performance as she wasn't one of the finalists. They did show her performance.
You're talking Electra, who's legendary for Bette Midler.
Bette Midler, yeah.
Amazing performer.
Yeah, and she did like an original piece, but they didn't have her as one of the finalists. She was like
she got robbed.
They showed a little bit of some of the contestants.
She got robbed.
Yeah.
So
and she
got robbed.
And she would posted the same thing on Facebook. She was like, wasn't this supposed
robbed,
to be?
Ladies.
She was like, wasn't this supposed to be like they were only allowing like original content?
Ladies, you got robbed. Period. The end. Stop. You got robbed. I would call fraud. I would call shenanigans. I would call an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Alexis, she answered.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Jim Buff, Electra St. Jill, amazing performer.
Yeah.
Toni Homeperm, amazing performer. Me, I'm a comedian, and I've got a deep, gravelly voice. That's my claim to fame. That and my legs, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking performers who can sing. Electra's out there almost as long as I am. Electra's an amazing performer.
Yeah.
You're an amazing performer.
Thank you.
You ladies it was highway robbery.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would call bupkis, I would call shenanigans, I would call an attorney.
I was just...
It's disgusting.
I just didn't understand.
I'm very disappointed that this is what the entertainment industry has come to.
And I'm like, I feel like, is it because it's drag that they feel like they can just,
No, you know what it is? It's a bunch of, we go through this on our own level, Tony. I'm not going into it personally, but I'm so tired of the day of the fair-haired golden child who basically does nothing and gets an ocean of accolades. It's not fair to people who really, really try and people who really, really profess their art. And to see that has happened to ladies like you and Electra, I don't even have the words. And Alexis Flame without words is like a night without stars. It's not heard of. It's disgusting and it's deplorable.
Well, like I said,
and I would actually, you're a much nicer person than I am. And because you're my producer, I can only go so far. But me, personally, I'd call them out by name. And I'm like, I have an attorney. Do you? Don't sing it. Bring it.
Well,
you're a much nicer. Never mind my hat. I take my wig off to you, Tony, because you're a much nicer person than I ever was.
Thank you.
But
So,
this is bullshit, Tony.
yeah, it
And
just
anyone
was.
on Facebook who loves Tony, if any of Alexis fans are watching, seriously, stand up for the ladies you love, because they damn sure stand up for all of you. Stand up for the ladies you love and call this contest out. This is not fair. This is discrimination. This is rigging. This is just BS of bullshit. And I'm glad you brought this to my attention. And I really hope you inbox me about this contest and whatnot. There's only so much I can do on this broadcast, but on my Facebook page, I'm Alexis Flame and I can do what I like.
Very true. And I'm not saying, rigging or anything like that. But it was,
but Tony, no.
But here's the other thing: I'm not trying to cause a problem for the winner at all. But she did it. She did it.
Winner won. She won.
She won. It's over and done. I'm not saying but she did a
But if she won by doing something that the rest of you gals were told you cannot do, I'm sorry. Maybe she's a phenomenal person, and maybe this is beyond her knowledge or control. But if she won by doing something that you and other performers were told you could not do, I'm sorry. I still call shenanigans. I still call bupkis. And it is what it is.
And the other thing that is a little, shall we say, suspicious.
If somebody won by doing something that more than one performer was told they could not do, that it's a scam, it's rigged, it's crap, it's bullshit. And anyone who doesn't like my statement, come for me. And I hope you ladies provide me with the letters you got, because I'm not the one. I'm not the one, and I stand up for my girls. I'm too old, too tired, too fat, and too gay.
The other thing that I want your opinion on. This is the other thing. Now remember.
Oh, now you want my opinion.
I want your opinion on this part. Well, we're going there. The winning performance. It was a lip sync cover that was sung by one of the judges.
No, you really don't want my opinion. You really don't want my opinion. I'm just going to say this. Once again, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Wait, by one of the judges or by one of the judges' mommies?
No. She did Defying Gravity, which is, sung by, she did both parts because she was able to film it. She did the Idina Menzel part and the Kristen Chenoweth part.
Actually, you know what? That might not be shade, because not for nothing, if she submitted a video, excuse me, where she did both parts as both characters, that in itself takes talent.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great performance. I don't discount that.
Like nobody's business. So you know the talent that takes behind the scenes as well as on camera. But however, and that might not have nothing to do with the fact that a particular celebrity whose song she covered was a judge. However, I still call bupkis, bullshit, whatever else you want to say, on the fact that you got letters that stated you cannot do a cover and you cannot do a lip sync. I'm sorry, unless she sang it live, which would still make it a cover, and she didn't change the lyrics. So she did Defying Gravity as both characters. She simply recreated both roles. She lip synced and she did a cover.
Yes.
Which, as you told me, you said you could not lip sync and you could not do a cover. So considering that the winner did both, she lip sank and she did a cover. Now, I'm sure this person is a wonderful person and a wonderful performer. But if she wasn't doing what you, Electra, and who knows how many other entertainers got letters saying you could not do, then it's still a rigged and fraudulent contest. I don't care. Okay, and you bitches might want to be nice. I'm not nice, and I'm a nastier bitch than any of you. Me, I would show my ass both cheeks. And for anyone who doesn't know me, I have a pretty big ass. No, seriously, that's just wrong. You both, do you have the letter?
I have the email.
You have the email.
I have the email.
Print it. That you were told, Electra was told, I'm sure you weren't the only ladies told, that you couldn't lip sync and you couldn't do a cover. And then the winner, no matter how talented in video and performance, won by doing a lip sync and a cover. To me, it shrieks of being rigged. It shrieks of being rigged. Why would they send you letters saying you can't do this and this, but the winner won by doing this and this that you and other ladies were told you could not do? Sorry. What's that smell? What's that smell? Oh, yeah. Bullshit. Say, you smell it, Toni?
Well, I mean, I couldn't believe that they're trying to do a drag contest and
and drag queens lip sync.
That's what we do for a living. I mean, I was just like,
we perpetrate a fraud within the realms of the law. That is what drag is. Give me a freaking break here.
I know.
Gee. Now, see, this is alcohol. Now I need gasoline. No, ladies, I'm so sorry this happened to both of you. But that is, and you are both definitely more lady than I've ever been. Because seriously, I would not have taken it lying down. Okay, there's one advantage to having two nickels to rub together. Oh, they would have heard from attorneys. Here I have your email where you told me I could not do this and this. So please explain to me and to my attorneys that your winner won by doing this and this that this email says I could not do. It's mind-boggling. Please clarify. Am I wrong, Toni?
No, I'm
and I do not
utter disbelief.
Honey, I do not in any way, shape, or form blame you for being disgruntled, disgusted, and heated. I'm disgruntled, disgusted, and heated on your behalf.
Thank you.
It's bupkis. It really is. It's unheard of, and it's unforgivable. And it shrieks of fraud and rigged. It shrieks of a fraudulent and rigged contest. And that's coming from somebody who was not in it, was not entered. I actually didn't even know about this contest. I know who Elvis Duran is, but I don't know him. Sure, he's a talent. Sure, he's a nice guy. But the fact of this matter is, if you send entertainers a letter saying that they cannot do certain things, and then your winner wins by doing the things that you told other entertainers that they cannot do, well, then if you get slapped with a lawsuit, tough titty. You asked for it. It's fraud. It's fraud, and it's such obvious fraud that Stevie Wonder can see. I'm glad you find it funny. I'm more pissed off about it than you are.
What am I going to do?
Call a lawyer.
A lawyer would cost more than what the prize even was.
All right, then fine, but still.
So
But
no,
still.
I just feel like it needs, honestly, I feel like the producers should
You know what,
apologize.
Tony? You're right. It's
I feel they should apologize. That's really all that I feel. I feel they should apologize.
And I believe you ladies are entitled to an apology.
Yeah.
As well as a prize. Hell, if they could give the prize to somebody who won, okay, by doing what you were told you couldn't do, then I think you ladies are entitled to something too.
So I don't want anything. They were
fraud.
They were also trying to help. What was it? I think the Born This Way Foundation and I think Ali Forney. So
That's all well and good, but you don't represent a charity by perpetrating a fraud.
And that's the other thing. Very true. So,
Oh, I'm just so upset.
It's I was just incredulous. I was like, after
it reminds me of somebody we both worked with. I forget her name.
I can't think of a name.
Neither can I. All I can think of is Low Tide. And I can just hear LaBelle somewhere out there going, well, you see what happened was.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions from the audience?
Well, LaBelle is saying that she's saying the producers put money into the contest, they could pay for the rights. So she's saying maybe they paid for the rights. But the thing is, they told you couldn't submit anything that was
It doesn't matter if they
copyrighted.
paid for the rights if the rules said you can't do a cover.
Yeah. The rules specifically stated no
I can pay for the
material.
rights for any song I wanted to, but if I entered a contest that said I can't do a cover, paying for the rights only means I have permission to use it. Doesn't make it any less of a cover.
Yeah, and that was.
I'm still not the artist that recorded it, so it's not my material. Whether I purchase the rights or not, it's not my material. I can purchase the rights to sing a song, but it's still a cover because I've had to purchase the rights from the original artist. Right. I just purchased the rights to do a cover. But if the contest specifically said no
cover, no covers,
and then the winner won by doing a cover, then I'm sorry, LaBelle. Thank you for your input, and we love you, sis. But you could have kept that one, girlfriend.
She's gonna have some. She said she's gonna have some pie.
Even if you have a piece of pie, sis.
She's gonna have some pie.
Even if you have the right, even if you purchase the rights to sing a song, if it's not your song, it's still a cover. And Toni explained to us that the rules said no lip syncing and no covers. The winner lip sync and she did a cover. Wah, wah, wah. And I still stand where I stood a moment ago.
She agrees, though. She agrees it was rigged. She thinks it was rigged too.
It had to be.
She still thinks it was rigged.
It had to be. And if any of these people are watching this show, prove us wrong.
I don't know. Who actually?
Ladies have the receipts. And just so you know, in the future, like say people ask me, Alexis, is that your hair? You bet it is. I have a receipt.
Well, who
I paid Tony's husband via PayPal. I have the receipts for all of my hair. Well, and it's all mine because it's all paid for.
Well, I don't know if this is accurate. Don Lotus like Rama, he said that that Wendy Stewart is sort of friends with Elvis. So Wendy, if you do know Elvis Duran, if you wouldn't mind just reaching out and saying, hey Elvis.
What happened?
What happened here? You know, I'm not asking anybody to be attacked. I'm just trying to like.
I'm not trying
I'm
to
just.
attack anyone either.
Yeah, no,
But if
I know, no, you're not.
But if
So,
I had entered a contest and I was told I had to submit original material, not a cover,
not a
and
cover,
that I could not lip sync,
not a lip. You can
and
use
then
somebody else's
somebody
song.
won by lip syncing a cover, I'm sorry. That contest would hear from my attorney. So why am I not allowed to lip sync a cover, but somebody else not only entered and lip sync a cover, but won, but I received a letter saying I wasn't allowed to do that? I'm sorry. This is something that I would require an answer to. I wouldn't care if it was the Pope.
Oh, no, Wendy doesn't know. She doesn't know Elvis Duran. Thank you anyway, Wendy.
Yeah, and if she did know him at this point, she probably wouldn't admit it. And we love Wendy Stewart. She's amazing. Oh, and by the way, that's another thing. Wendy Stewart.
Oh, I think he meant Wendy Williams.
Everybody needs to go on YouTube.
He's meant Wendy Williams.
And they need to look up Pandemic Cooking with Wendy Stewart.
Pandemic Cooking with Wendy Stewart.
If you want to be entertained, look up Pandemic Cooking with Wendy Stewart.
Wendy Stewart, who is...
Toni and I both know Wendy. Wendy
Yes.
is a huge supporter of the community. She's a one-time supermodel. She's just an all-around amazing woman and friend of the community. So once again, on YouTube, that's Pandemic Cooking with Wendy.
And she will be our guest on September 24th.
Yes, she will. And we want you all to tune in. Wendy Stewart is one amazing lady.
Yes.
She really is.
Oh, so that's my tirade. That's my tirade.
And Toni, you know you stole my fire because you know I'm usually the one who does the tirade.
You did the tirade. You did the tirade for me.
Oh wait, well you. Oh wait, was this a setup, Toni?
Maybe just a little setup.
Just this much. Just a smidgen.
Just the tip.
Yeah, I'll just put the tip in. We've all heard that shit before. Now you know you need an ass whooping, Toni. But I can't whoop her ass because her husband does my hair. Jeremy, handle my light work. But no, seriously, to me, I'm sorry. I'd be hurt and I'd be devastated, and I'd be in touch with my attorneys.
I wasn't hurt and devastated. I was just I was annoyed.
Pissed.
I was pissed. I was annoyed. But I'm like, no, something like that is not going to devastate me.
Elvis Duran himself is a great friend of the community.
He's gay.
So I don't see how this could be allowed to happen.
Especially
because drag queens, that's our bread and butter. We lip sync.
Yeah.
Okay, and not all of us are you or Electra. I haven't sung live in years. I'm a lung cancer survivor. I now have the voice of a bullfrog. Okay? And I'm okay with that. But you come for the girls who can still sing, like Electra and like Toni. Okay? People who have been wowing audiences, okay, with more talent than the average drag queen. And even though I've been around, well, hey, I catered the Last Supper and provided hookers to the after party.
Hey, I still didn't get paid for that.
Oh, I got paid, trust.
I didn't get paid for that.
But we're talking ladies whose talent definitely supersedes my own. And I'm not exactly untalented. I'm quite the dancer still. I mean, we're talking ladies who have been entertaining the community for years. Okay, and Toni, for the few years she's been doing it, okay, she's come in leaps and bounds. She's amazing. Electra has been entertaining the gay community and people in general for quite some time. And we're talking a very unfair treatment of treasures of our community.
Mhm.
And I just think it's appalling. I really do. I really do. I don't know Electra that well, but we are acquainted.
Mhm.
But I do know that she is an amazing performer. I've seen her on countless occasions. I know Electra well enough to say that she's an amazing stage presence. And I know and love Toni. And I mean, I've worked with her countless times in the 3 years that she's been doing this. And in 3 years, she's done what a lot of queens haven't been able to do in decades. So in my opinion, these are two jewels of the community, two amazing performers that have simply been treated unfairly. And I don't have the words to describe my disappointment. And anyone who knows me, mouth almighty, me without words, like I said, is like a night without stars. Thank you, the writers of Annie. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and it's unforgivable. And if nothing else, I feel that these ladies, I mean, and I'm sure the winner is also a great entertainer, but just because they won by doing things that ladies that I'm acquainted with were told they cannot do, I really think that these ladies are owed a public apology. And anyone who knows me, especially of late times, knows that I'm very big on public apologies. We'll leave it at that, because Toni knows what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
But Toni, so, nah.
Just so nice.
I'm the naughty one.
Mm.
And,
That's why.
and very
That's why you're
apropos.
under the naughty part on the logo.
Aha.
That's how you're under
Yeah,
the
we're
naughty.
still going to talk about that, sister girlfriend.
No.
You bitch! In the words of the immortal Betty Davis. Well, you're just a foul, sorry little bitch. Now, seriously, leave in the comments below, because we've both heard this. Is it true that Toni and I just seem to have a natural stage and on-camera chemistry? Who knows?
I think so.
So do I. I
think
mean,
so.
it just works.
What is he whispering? He sounds like ASMR.
Jeremy actually, believe it or not, Jeremy didn't whisper anything, but he thinks
say?
real loud.
What is he saying?
Say hello, Jeremy.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Jeremy will be our guest on an upcoming episode.
Yes, Jeremy will be a guest on an upcoming episode, because also, before I try to record a little side video tonight, he has to do an adjustment on a little confection he made. Jeremy is the driving force behind Who Couture.
Mm-hmm.
Who does Alexis Flame wear? Why, who, of course. What becomes a legend most? Why, Who Couture.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Who becomes a legend most? Why, who, of course.
You know, I just realized you're in stripes and I'm in polka dots, but they're both black and white. And we didn't even plan
Well,
that.
I've got a little bit of red too.
Yes. Well, I went for the pink.
Ambrosia did me right for my birthday.
She did.
I mean, she is my best friend, but she's amazing. And if you think my wardrobe is endless,
Oh my Lord! Oh, some of those dresses she puts
honey,
pictures
if
of.
you
Oh my
go
God!
through Ambrosia's wardrobe, you'll wind up in Narnia. Okay.
Absolutely.
If you go through Ambrosia's wardrobe, you will wind up in Narnia.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
So, Tony, I think we've covered all we can cover for tonight.
Well, I just want to remind everybody about next Tuesday, though, when
yes.
we'll be appearing together again, along with some very special co-stars, including Lady LaBelle, who's been in the audience, Annie Manildou, Ivy Stalls, and of course our very good friend Tom Cat. And we're going
her brassiere.
And her brassiere. So we're this is the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus Drag Queen Match Game 80s Sitcom Cheesecake Edition.
Also, let us not forget our very handsome host.
Yes, a very handsome host.
Of the Game at Long Island Gay Men's Chorus, Mr. Danny Schraefel.
Danny Schraefel.
We love Danny Schraefel.
We love Danny. So you're going to be.
As a matter of fact, after I stop by to pick up my other wig tonight, I think I'll pass by Danny's. As a matter of fact, Danny, if you're watching,
run,
Danny,
run.
if you're watching, yeah, she's warning you now.
Run,
In the meantime, she already inboxed me your address and told me you live closer to Queens.
True.
She's really not your friend, Danny.
So now, Tom, of course, will be portraying Dorothy from the Golden Girls.
Big surprise.
Cal Surprise. Ivy Stalls will be Rose. Annie Manildou will be Blanche. I will be Sophia. You will be the special guest star, Angela.
Big Sally.
AKA Angela Petrillo. Angela Petrillo.
Named by Sophia, Big Sally.
Big Sally. And of course, Lady LaBelle, very special guest star as Jackie from 227.
All the way from 227.
All the way from 227, yeah. She's traveling all the way to Miami.
Big Sally, just because I supported the other cross-dressing habits of the old bat son that I married.
That's right. And who would have guessed? It's kind of apropos. Kind of apropos that your character was dressed to a cross-dresser.
Shady Pines, Ma. Shady Pines.
No more questions. Let me tell you, I am living my Sophia-like fantasy. I can't wait. I'm just living for this.
I actually see you more as Rose.
Yeah, I could pull off Rose. I could pull off Rose too.
Yeah,
but,
you really could.
Sophia's, she's that, that furry little gnome that, Dorothy fed too much. So you have to live for that.
Oh, you mean Mogwai. Gizmo.
Yes.
Don't get it wet and don't feed it after midnight.
Picture it, Sicily.
What, sweetie?
1921. A beautiful young olive-skinned girl meets a Spanish artist. They spend the night drinking wine, laughing. He paints her portrait. She wakes up in the morning. She looks at the portrait. It looks nothing like her. She throws the wine at him. She storms out of his life, and she never sees him again. That artist was Pablo Picasso.
Shady Pines, Ma.
No more questions.
And no more wine for you.
Yeah. Oh, yes. LaBelle wants me to clarify. She's Sandra Clark of 227. 227.
In other words, it's Fierce Mary.
Mary.
Good Mary.
And they were in Washington, D.C. That's where 227 was. I wasn't sure where they were. I wasn't sure where they were. But that was another.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. So Lady LaBelle and Annie Manildou as Blanche and Sandra, they're going to have to try to
Any man will do is
slut
Blanche.
each other.
That's going to be a party right there.
They're going to have to try to out-slut each other. I don't know how they're going to do that.
Tony, I think we're going to need extra magic markers.
Oh, my Lord.
Yes, I really do think we're going to need extra magic markers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Tony, I am probably going to call you in the next few minutes because I do have a question because I want to know if I can do a recording on Zoom as opposed to having to break out one of my video cameras. So basically, folks, I guess that's all the naughty or
nice for
you're going to
tonight.
get this evening.
That's all the naughty or nice for this evening. So we're going to be back again August 13th with another one of your chillins.
Oh, yes. That would probably be the makeup artist,
Yes.
Mike Flame Adamo.
Yes, another one of your sons.
Yes, it seems that this show is infested by my offspring. Oh, wait, maybe that wasn't the right word, but hey, whatever's clever.
Whatever floats, whatever works, right?
So until then, this is the ever naughty Alexis Flame.
And I'm the nice Toni Homeperm.
So she says.
So I say. Oh, and please tune in next Thursday for Talking Toni at 6 p.m. on Strong Island TV.
Yes, that even though I won't be on camera, I will probably breeze by on my broomstick with a comment or two.
Of course.
But we all have to tune in for Toni's hair.
Yes, you're gonna love the hair. You're all gonna love the hair.
Oh, we're gonna love the hair, and the fact that we're not gonna see Toni in a new wig for a couple of weeks behind that hair.
You've probably seen a lot of this. I better take it off real careful.
Yeah. And after the upcoming episode of Talking Toni, when we do the next naughty or nice, don't be surprised if Toni's looking rather tired.
There is that new big red one he did. Maybe I could use that one.
Maybe you could. Maybe you could. I bet it would look lovely on you.
Now, actually, you know what? I'm really too petite for that.
I didn't forget your breakfast. I didn't bring your breakfast because you didn't eat your fucking dentist. Well, you're just a vile little bitch. You gotta love Toni Homeperm.
You have to.
Somebody has to, because I no longer
you don't anymore.
Exactly. She may be my boss, but bitch, you're fired.
And Lady LaBelle was nice enough to put in the comments for the drag queen match game that it's Tuesday, July 28th on the Long Island Game and Scores Facebook page, live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Drag Queen Match Game Cheesecake Edition. So that's when you got to tune in next. And of course, we'll all be sharing it to our own pages.
What is cheesecake without whipped cream?
But don't you usually?
Well, LaBelle, you see what had happened. What?
Doesn't whipped cream
anyway
go on pie?
I have some business to tend to. So y'all just mind y'all.
Just mind your business.
What sweet. Again, on behalf of the naughty Alexis Flame and the
nice Toni Homeperm,
we thank you so much for tuning in again.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
we're
all.
just so happy that you let us entertain you. Let us make you smile. We can turn a few tricks. Oops.
That's not the lyrics.
Some old and then some new tricks. We're very versatile.
You told me you weren't versatile.
And if you're real good, we'll make you feel good. We want your spirits to cry. Anyway,
Anywho,
thank you all so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
And we will catch you together, not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. But this coming Thursday again at 6 p.m. on Strong Island TV. Please make sure that you all tune in Toni, because she talks to the people all night long.
Yep, she do.
And Toni, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good
and
night,
as the
everyone.
horror diva herself, naughty night.
Good night.